Hey, Board, first up we have a couple of, a proclamation and then a presentation. This proclamation is for Park and Recreation Month. And in reading through this, it talks about how the United States House of Representatives designated July as Parks and Recreation Month. And in this proclamation that I'm asking you to adopt here today, it's something that all municipalities probably that are recognizing Park and Recreation Month, it's kind of some boilerplate language. So rather than read this to you, which we normally would do on a proclamation, we've got representatives from the new Lenox Community Park District here today. I'd just rather talk a little bit about them on a personal level and what they do as our partner and for the community. We are very fortunate. We had a gathering last week of all of the different governmental bodies in the village, schools, parks, fire, library, and whatnot, with the village as well as some county and state representatives. And we talked about how unique it is for a community to have all of those different governmental bodies working together for the people that they serve. And the boundary lines are different for villages and parks and schools and libraries and whatnot, but we serve the same basic people. And just like this village board does, even when someone's not necessarily a resident of our community, if they're in the vicinity, if they're in the area, we try and take care of them and look out for them. New Lenox continues to be, despite years of housing starts being slower than they were. This is after the first recession back in 2008. Always number one or number two in housing permits in Will County. And Will County is the fastest growing county in the state of Illinois. So there's a reason people come here. It's because the amenities are here, because they see this is a community that cares. And we are very fortunate at the village level here to have partners that we have. And today we're here to talk about the Park District. The Park District here in New Lenox has a very low tax rate, lower than a lot of park districts. They rely on user fees and grants when they can get them from the state. As was talked about the other night, there's nobody more tenacious in trying to get OSLAG grants than Greg Lewis and his team. They do a great job representing the people that the Park District represents. They work hard, and Greg and his team, in my many conversations with them and conversations that Kurt and Rob and the staff have had with them, they get the global vision of what we're trying to do here. They're not just focused on parks. They understand if something's good for the village, it's good for the parks. If it's good for the schools, it's good for the parks. And that's kind of unusual. The programs that they put on, whether they're before or after school care, whether they're athletic minded, it doesn't matter what it is, dance programs. We've all had kids and some of us grandkids that have participated in them. They're first class, they're done right. They're done by people who truly care about kids and recreation. And so on behalf of the village, we want to present this proclamation to you, not just, again, with the standard language that comes with this, but with a heartfelt thanks for all that you and your team do, for all that your board does. People move to this community because a lot of what all the other entities are doing, and that certainly includes our park district. So thank you for doing your part to making this a successful community. We appreciate your partnership, and we're honored to welcome you here tonight. So I'll step up. Buddy, please feel free to say a few words.
Well, I can't even touch the mayor's speech, but tonight's about us and the village, and the mayor, the trustees, and the staff here, the cooperation, and you guys help us make it happen, and you have for a long time. I've been in the Park District now. I've been in this community as the director for 20 years. I've been here as a staff member for 34 years now. So we were the best thing on Channel 6, not for good reasons for a while there, and we weren't building parks, and we had a golf course that was there, but it wasn't a gem. And between the land flipping and the buildings and the golf course and the parks and everything, we got everything, going in the right direction. And the biggest piece of that is the fact of the mayor, the staff, and the trustees. So I can't say enough about that, because it's not, like we've always said, it takes a team. It's no one person. It's all of us together, and that's what we do here. We've done that, and other communities are still trying to figure it out, and that's fine. They can keep figuring it out till we're long retired, and this is a well-oiled machine. So thank you very much for everything you do. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.